Welcome everybody, this is Mon and the topic of today's video will be about mods, what they are, where, and how to get them. This video will be timestamped and here are their different timestamps. With that said, if you want to see more Once Human guides, then make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and let's get right into it. First of all, some of what I say in this video will be found as written information in my mod spreadsheet, so you'll find a lot of details about them, along with all of the mods' correct descriptions, since sometimes the game lies about its mods' descriptions, and you also find all of their locations. So go check it out. The link will be in the description and pinned comment. So what are mods? Mods are an essential component to your gear and are one of the important ways to increase your damage. They come in different rarity, from worst to best, gray, green, blue, purple, and gold. They are slotted to your weapons and armors, and mods are separated in two kinds, weapon mods and armor mods, where both can only be slotted in their respective gear. So weapon mods can only go on weapons, and armor mods can only go in armors. Now all gold weapon mods will correspond to a certain keyword. So as you can see, all of these mods are burn keyword mods, then all of these mods are for power surge weapons, and all of these mods are for frost vortex weapons, and so on. So if you use a frost vortex weapon, you're going to want to use a frost vortex mod. Only the mask mods will be specific to keywords. Then helmet, pants, boots, and gloves will hold generic damage boosting mods, and lastly, top mods are all defensive mods. Now mods can also come with suffixes, most common ones being violent, precision, and talent. But if you want to see more for yourself, you should go in your mods tab, click on mod conversion, hover your mouse over a mod that you want to see, so for instance quick toss, then you press X and you'll be able to see all of the suffixes that the mod can have and the details about each of them. However, in this video, I will not talk about mod conversions, but we'll make a separate guide on that, so make sure to subscribe and hit the bell for its notification. Now each suffix will come with its guaranteed fixed attribute. So for instance, for all of the mods made for burn weapons, there is this keyword suffix which would be burn. And then for power surge, it would be power surge. And the fixed attribute will be the guaranteed attribute for the said suffix, and here being power surge damage bonus. And for most suffixes, in their linked attributes and general attributes, you can have up to 2 linked attributes or up to 2 general attributes. However, as for regular suffixes, so for talent, you'll be guaranteed to get elemental damage bonus, for violent, you'll be guaranteed to get crit damage bonus, and for precision, you'll be guaranteed to get weak spot damage bonus. Now when it comes to upgrading mods, you will need weapon mod parts and gear mod parts depending on the mod type you're upgrading. Mod parts can either be obtained by completing dungeons or opening mod boxes, and of course, you can obtain them by using the disassembly bench, going to the mod section, and disassembling the mods that you find useless. For gold mods, you have 5 chances to upgrade them, and each upgrade spent will upgrade a random substat. And substats will range from level 1 to level 5, 1 being gray, 2 being green, 3 being blue, 4 being purple, and 5 being gold. However, the number of times you can upgrade a mod is dependent on the mod itself. So for gold, like I said, it is 5 attempts. However, if you're upgrading a purple mod, you can only upgrade it up to 4 times. And then for blue and green mods, you can only upgrade them once. And no upgrades can be done on gray mods. And the maximum base mod level is 12, so the maximum amount of triple gold substats you can have in a mod will unfortunately only be 3. Mods in Once Human can be obtained in multiple different ways. The first being from gear crates and weapon crates across the map. Mods obtained this way will vary in rarity, so for instance, in a non-novice Manibus server, if I loot a gear crate in Dayton Wetlands, I get a blue mod. If I open a crate in Broken Delta, however, I get a purple mod, and if I open a crate in Red Sands, then I have a chance to get a gold mod. However, these mods will come without a suffix, so if you want better mods, then you're going to want to head over to silos and monoliths. Monoliths are where you can obtain weapon mods, whereas silos are where you'll obtain armor mods. The higher the difficulty of the silo, the better the rewards and the better the chances to obtain gold mods. For instance, in hard mode silos, you have a chance of obtaining gold mods. Then in pro mode, gold mods that you obtain are guaranteed to have a purple substat in them. And lastly, in nightmare mode, mods obtained are guaranteed to be legendary and will drop with a minimum level of 9. However, even silos and monoliths won't drop keyword suffix mods, and the only way to get them will be from these boxes by completing public crisis events, which are events that can happen at any time of the day. Now, if you want to know when a certain event will happen in the world you're currently in, then open your Stardust Chronicles, go in World Exploration. Here, I'm in a Manibus server, so I'll want to keep an eye out for the first 5 public crisis events listed in here. And the reason for this is because these ones are the ones that will appear the most, and the event spawned can have the extra label on them being high risk as written here and here, which just means that they'll drop an even better box. Now, if you are lazy to do that, you can just teleport to any teleporter on the map, approach it, and swap through all of the different worlds available in your server. And then, once you're in the map, say, I want to check if there's an event in the third world, I'll go there, I open my map, I press X if I'm on computer, and here I'll be able to see all of the events that are currently ongoing. There's also this suffix mod called lunar suffix that I want to go over how to get them, because I often mention them in my weapon build guides. And the only way currently to get these mods are by opening 75 or 120 whisper crates in lunar oracle servers when lunar oracle is going on, or by preferably killing lunar spawns, because they will always drop a gold crate. Not only that, but they'll also only spawn at the previous location that they've spawned in the current ongoing lunar, so it's very easy to just repeatedly kill them and farm them. But this is it for this guide. If you learned something and wish to see more Once Human content, then make sure to have liked this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the bell for any notifications. Feel free to ask your questions down below in the comments. This is Mon, peace out.